Okay, so yeah, should be live now, hopefully. So yeah, just looking at some light cone stuff. So yeah, sorry for the lack of streams as of late. I've been a bit busy getting ready for vacation and everything. I'm going to be out of state and everything for a while, so getting things ready for that. Trying to get some uploads ready and everything, so that way I'm gone. I'm pretty much out of streams to upload because I haven't been streaming, so all of my stream uploads are finally catching up. But I have been recording a lot of videos to upload while I'm gone that I think are pretty interesting. I've been doing some character guides for most of the characters that I've made. So far, I've only gotten Japards recorded, although I'm working on Bronyas. And then I did a general character building guide, like why you want to build characters, how to generally build characters, and I did a team building guide in general. But yeah, all of the character guides are just specifically focusing on a character's strengths and weaknesses, what types of teams you can put them in, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, I was standing over here for the... No, I was actually standing, I think it was over here for the Japard guide. I really wanted Japard to be the main focus when I first started, so I did this, since you can't really... you can zoom in a little bit, but you can't really zoom in. Oh, you can actually zoom in quite a bit. I was trying this earlier and it wasn't working for me, but I wasn't in full screen, so maybe that's why it's working now. But yeah, Japard, the character that I wanted to do first, since they were the first 5-star that I got, unless you count the Trailblazer. But yeah, and they're one of the strongest characters in the game at what they do, so I thought that was a good place to start. Off stream, I've been getting Silverwolf ready, so that way I could maybe do a character guide for her, although it's looking like I probably won't be able to, just because my Silverwolf is so bad at the moment. I used up all my fuel to try to get good relics, and I still ended up not getting good relics. So I've just been putting all of my free resources that I get into upgrading these relics, so that way she's at least playable at the moment, but she's not good. She's dealing 1,000 damage on her ultimate and skill. It's not very good at the moment. I'm trying to upgrade all of her traces, so that way getting the modifiers better at least, but yeah, I'm considering sending her. I'm not really sure if I want to do it. I did do 60 things into 60 Trailblaze power into considering it, but I'm still on the fence, and I still need to upgrade this to max, which is probably going to be the thing I do next, since it's easy. And it's relatively cheap to upgrade light cones, especially for me, since I have so much light cone XP from all of the season passes and stuff. Here, I haven't used someone's Lucha before, since they're the new character. I don't like using the newest character, especially since I run Japard, but it doesn't really matter who I run for this. So yeah, Lucha gameplay, finally, outside of time that I tried them whenever they first released. Hey, what's this Lucha speed? 111 speed, not bad. Not speed boots, though. Post-op conversation. I actually really want this light cone for my Natasha, since I always get the advertisement for it, and it's Natasha's signature light cone. Even though I have Natasha's best light cone, I still want this one. I have the Bailu light cone, even though I don't have Bailu. But yeah, whenever I get Bailu, I want to move the Bailu light cone onto Bailu, and then I'll put post-op conversation on Natasha. But yeah, oh, they have it at Super Position 3 even. Interesting. Level 2, basic. Okay. Wait, the ultimate's level 2? You only increase their skill? I mean, they really just want healer. They don't really have anything into They have quite a bit of defense, to be honest. Like, oh wait, no, that's my shield from Japar. I was like, wait, they kind of have a bit of defense, actually. No, they have 603. Okay, yeah, that's not too bad. Yeah, 60. His crit damage isn't that good, but they're not going for sub DPS, so makes sense. They have a lot of energy regeneration rate, actually, so that's pretty nice. Not bad effect resistance for having 0 effect resist investment, I would imagine. Just any effect resist they have is just like some extra stuff, and no imaginary damage boost, it looks like. So, yeah, overall, not bad, I would say. Like, probably like 5 out of 10 blue trail. It's still a work in progress, for sure. What it looks like to me. So, yeah, it looks like I was supposed to save my skill point for Lucha, since only their skill is upgraded. Their basic attack is going to do like 400 damage. Okay, 1500 is not bad, but that was also with weakness break. So, I don't know if it really counts. Yeah, I do just always like look at all of my friends list supports, because my friend list has actually grown quite a bit since the last stream, since a lot of people have been using my Bronya, because my Bronya is amazing. Despite the fact that she has really terrible Link Rope Planisher combination I need to fix. And like her crit rate is really high for Bronya. It's at like 20%. Since I have the crit rate relics, or crit rate like planar sphere thing, I'm gonna move it to Dan Heng eventually, is my thought process behind why I have it, but it's really funny. Since it does have wind damage boost, I can't just give it to like the physical Trailblazer. Fortunately. Yeah, my Japard is not really like fully built still. It, like, still uses 4-star relics. He gets more effect resist, but I felt comfortable making the guide, just kind of making sure to point those things out. I guess you upgrade Lucia's skill, since that's his only form of healing. So yeah, it does make sense. Does Lucia's skill, is that the thing that gets like debuffs? Later on? One sack of the best flower. I mean, that doesn't seem to be it. I think that's if you get Eidolons for Lucha, probably. And I doubt any of the people my friends list are whales or anything with how their Luchas are built, so I don't think they have any Eidolons for them. Okay, so not too bad. We at least got a purple. My purple luck has been pretty bad recently. I've not been using my doubled rewards for Calyxes on these. I've actually been using them just for money, so that's why I have so much money in the game right now. I have, I think, 2 million credits, or about 2 million credits. I always say that I'm going to upgrade the Icon, and then I'm like, but the traces are so cheap to upgrade. Because they are really cheap to upgrade. I mean, I should increase her talent. There's like no reason not to do this. It's kind of just a waste of potential defense, to be honest. Potential, like, usefulness. But yeah, I don't know. Apparently, people have been running the wild wheat set on Silverwolf now. It's like really recommended and stuff. I still like the quantum set for Silverwolf just because the 4-piece quantum is really strong. You just straight up ignore 10% of your target's defense with an additional 10% defense. If they have a quantum weakness, which with Silverwolf, they're pretty much guaranteed to have a quantum weakness. Because you can implant it if you're running like a quantum team or whatever, which is possible in the future, and that's why people want to build quantum teams. Like whenever Fushon or whatever her name is, I don't remember it off the top of my head. Whenever she releases, then you get a full quantum team. No, there's like she's a quantum. There's another character. There's Seela, Silverwolf, her, and someone else that's releasing. I don't think you use Shinshui, whatever you say her name. I don't think you use her for the full quantum team. Although you can. I just don't think it's recommended. Wait, I can ascend you? I get a pool for ascending you? No, I would need to ascend you twice. Unfortunate. But I would get a pool if I ascended my Welt or my Yukong. Wait, it only costs 2? Is that because she's 4-star? Yeah, it's because she's 4-star. Well, you know what? We'll just put off ascending Silverwolf for now. I probably should not do what I'm about to do, but I'm going to do it anyway, because I want some free pools since I'm streaming, and it's the last stream I can do before vacation, so the rest of the pools that I'll be doing will be off of vacation. Or off stream when I'm on vacation. Okay, so I'm not going to use all of my quantum ones at least, but I would have if I needed to. And now they're like... No, I'm just straight up not using the win-wins, so that way they're at least even. Here, we made 1, we need 5, so here's 4. What's really gonna be fun is even though I did that, it's still not gonna be even later because Silverwolf needs 35 to ascend anyway. Yeah, that's fun. I mean, all my characters are minimum level 50 potential. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I'll level up these characters later. I'm not too concerned about it at the moment. I'd rather level up Silverwolf to level 80, to be honest. And actually, I'd rather level up Kafka to be at level 80. But like, here's the thing with leveling up characters to level 80. It's like really fun to do. It's just extremely expensive. Like, if I took all of the resources that I've earned from the Garden of 20 doubling my currency resources, which at the moment I am currently at 1.9 million credits. This is about 2/3 of the credits I would need to level up a character from level 0 to level 80. Just because you need about 3.5 million credits, I think. No, you probably need like 3.8 million credits to level up a character from 0 to 80 and get like a few traces and everything and get the light cone to be existent. But yeah, I don't know if you run... No, you actually don't run this light cone on Kafka, right? Yeah, you run the sample light cone, which I currently have on Welts. Since I pulled this the other day, and it's better than these two are on Welt. I can actually enhance this a little bit. Yeah, I mean, it's really cheap. Hey, don't use those. I already made the mistake of using all my 3-star Nihility light cones that are actually good, so I'm not doing that again. Too broke. Yeah, I need to enhance this. Oh, I can. I didn't realize this was level 60. Yeah, let's get this at least level 70. Because, I mean, I do use Natasha quite a bit. It's worthwhile to me. But yeah, see how much money just disappeared? Just from leveling up these a little bit? So yeah, whenever you're leveling something up to max, it requires like 10 times that much. So, yeah, I will be upgrading Silverwolf to max anyway since I like the character. I'm just gonna upgrade her to max, and I'll probably upgrade Natasha to max eventually unless I get Bilo. Pretty much the only thing stopping me is the chance of getting Bilo or Lucha. Yeah, because I did upgrade Welt and Yukong, get them ascended, I did get some free pools, so I will go ahead and do those. And there's not a chance that I get Lucha out of these, so it's good enough for me. It would be nice to get a Sampo, since that's the only 4-star character that I'm missing, but no Sampo yet. Oh yeah, I was gonna check the store. Because, yeah, I'm still really low on Stardust. As soon as I get this, I'm just not buying anything in the stores anymore. I used to always get, like, all of the trace level up materials and stuff, but since I did that, it took me forever to get all of these free pools and stuff, and it's taken me forever to get these. And I think these are worth getting on the store every time that they show up, just because they're so hard to come by if you don't get them out of the stores. Like, you get one per week from Simulated Universe, you get some from, like, the story content, and then you get, like, one from events as well, whenever those pop up. Outside of that, you just stop getting them, so if you're wanting to build all characters, you pretty much have to make sure that you're always getting those out of the store. Which eventually I'll have all the characters built, because I am building characters faster than they're releasing. By a little bit for now, but I am fully out of fuel now, as I mentioned earlier, since I did use that to try to farm for Silverwolf relics so I could make a Silverwolf guide and completely ran out of those, so I've just had to stick with these relics for now and get them upgraded a little bit so she can be a bit playable. So I've been like running her on the main team over Bronya for a bit just because I don't want to have like you could run Bronya instead of like Jinyu 1 or something. I still want to keep the physical Trailblazer, even though they're by far the worst character on this team. Just because I like running the physical Trailblazer, that's the reason that I have them built. But yeah, with that out of the way, I guess we can move on to doing some Simulated Universe ones. Oh yeah, I need to turn on the game audio. Since I've had it turned off for kites and stuff, I can turn it back on. And if you're standing still, the characters will just talk and stuff in the background, and it gets a little bit annoying. But yeah, I'm just going to do a few more runs of Simulated Universe, since I've still got a few. Like, I don't know how many runs I've done so far. I've been trying to complete all of the Simulated Universe stuff still. I finally got the ability tree finished off the other day off stream, so that was really nice to be able to scratch that off. But I'm still missing a few events, a few curio, and a few blessings. I'm really close to finishing off the blessings. I managed to get, for destruction, I got the event that gives you all of the... No, I think it was like... It was either destruction or elation. I think it was destruction, though. I was able to get the event that gives you all of them for free as like the last event right before I went off to fight Japard. So I'm missing 3 for the hunt and 1 for the Hilly, so I'm still going for the hunt. I don't know how to get these blessings, so I've done like multiple hunt runs. So let me look this up. How to obtain all 3-star, no, 2-star blessings of the hunt. I don't know if they're like locked behind an ability, because some blessings are locked behind having a prerequisite ability, so I want to make sure that I'm not missing that when I do these runs, rather than just trying to farm runs over and over until I get the event that gives you every single blessing. Okay, so let's see. According to the wiki, I have to read what they all do, so I have to go through all of the categories until I find the one for the hunt, and there's an ad. Okay, those are all of the preservation ones. I got the preservation ones pretty quickly since I made the preservation thing for Simulated Universe. Although, the most fun one is honestly kind of like either Remembrance, Elation, or Nihility. They all are fun in their own ways. Like, Remembrance, you're freezing stuff. Nihility, you get a bunch of damage over time stuff, and then you get like a bunch of like particle effects every time that you use the Elation one, so that's always fun. Okay, so Nihility. Show me ones for the hunt. All I care about. The Abundance. With Japard, the Abundance basically becomes a healer, so your team just never dies. Okay, the hunt. So which ones am I missing? So I've got all of the 3-star ones, so let's look at the 2-star ones. So Adapt's Bow. That is apparently this one. When an ally uses their ultimate, they can inherit critical boost, and number of critical boost stacks increase by 1. Okay, so I think this requires you to have Imperial Rain to start the critical boost. Archery Duel. When a character is turned again, every stack of critical boost restores the character's HP equal to 5% of their max HP. And then Flowing Mist. Okay, so I think that also requires you to have Imperial Rain, and that's going to be this one. I'm trying to see. Ejecting the person, Vicious Star. Okay, battle against the old foe. If the character has higher than 100% crit rate and currently has critical boost, for every 1% crit rate that exceeds 100% crit, damage increases by 3%. This has a star next to it, so what that means. I'll probably have to scroll down even more. Note, Adept's Bow, Archery Duel, and Battle Against an Old Foe are only obtainable after acquiring either Imperishable Victory or Imperial Reign. Okay, so we need to be on the lookout for Imperial Reign or Imperishable Victory. I'm gonna write that down. Imperishable Reign or Imperishable Victory, Imperial Reign. Sorry, I have to refresh Twitch Mobile because it crashed because I opened another app in the background. I'm just gonna write this in chat, but not hit enter, so that way I can have it written down. So, Imperishable Victory and Imperial Reign. I didn't capitalize victory, but I capitalized everything else. Okay, so we're just gonna focus on the hunt for now, since it's pretty easy to do runs with the hunt. It used to be like the most recommended one, but I honestly think that probably the Abundance is the best, because your team won't ever die. You don't actually take this since it's not a 3-star one, you don't need it. Probably better to go for Curio. Need these for rerolls. Yeah, having solo is really fun for Simulated Universe runs.
This is our chance.
This is where I've been getting like the most value out of having solo, just because she's understated and underleveled and everything compared to the rest of my team, so she's at least able to get some use here. Yeah, we want more blessings of hunt for sure. As many as we can take.
Let's go.
You took the bait. Time for a buzz.
There's no time to lose. Come.
I didn't realize my solar bolt was faster than my Genuine now. They probably got a substat added when I upgraded one of the relics. Not really getting the hunt, unfortunately.
Let's go.
You took the bait.
Here is thunder.
The hunt. And every time I am running the hunt, I never get the hunt stuff. But whenever I'm not running the hunt, it's always the hunt. I'm kind of surprised I didn't have as much hunt as, like when I was going into it, I was surprised that like the hunt was the one that I had the least of. Because I pretty much always get offered stuff from the hunt.
This is our chance.
Where it ended up, being because they're locked behind things. Man, really? You can give me the hunt once. I could have, if I was running Nihility, I could have triggered that by now. There's still a Nihility blessing that I'm missing, just one. Okay, so my current best in slot trait, or not traits, but the Eves that I do are Japard into Soul. I think it's kind of like a Chrono situation where
This is our
Genuine's E is good as long as you can regenerate the
A foregone conclusion.
like
Here is
value
thunder.
back in the next area, but if you can't do that, then no reason not to use Soul since you get that quantum damage breaks on pretty much every unit at the start. Because she just straight up ignores their typing. Wow. I've had to use like all of the cosmic fragments that I've gotten from having the one thing, and I can't even trigger Path Resonance into this fight. This is a very cursed run for trying to get that, or get those final blessings. So hopefully we can get Imperial Rain off of this or something, so it'll make up for it.
Stay alert.
So my opening at the moment is Silverwolf into Boss for defense reduction. Yep, we got defense reduction. That's currently how much defense reduction? 41.6% defense reduction. So then I usually do Physical Trailblazer normal hit into an Impair, or unless I do the skill for Physical Trailblazer, then I'll do the single target and hope for defense reduction to go even further, but if not, I'll do Impair and hope for getting the physical skill or the electric skill if it's not already there, which in this case it already was, so we ended up getting physical. Then use Genuine's AoE into
Show no mercy.
Genuine's ultimate to maximize the damage. Then you could use Japard's skill for a freeze, potentially. My Japard's effect hit rate is so high it will go through. Then you trigger Japard's shield, unless the enemy attacks first, in which case you trigger Japard's shield as soon as possible, but because they do not attack first, the situation doesn't really matter. Then you can, in this situation, I'm going to single target with Physical Trailblazer into
Are
ultimate
made to be
and
broken.
maximize some weakness break damage.
You took the bait.
And just a single target here.
Conflict is hideous.
Slow is actually pretty massive. for the last card to go first. I don't know if he was going first before or not.
Follow my charm.
Okay, this time he's
This
not able
combat
to go
needs
first.
optimizing.
Okay, even though the defense reduction is still applied, because the
double
energy
speed.
recharge, like the skill recharge, I can go ahead and do anything. The bad thing about slowing down an enemy is that you're running through your buffs a bit. You're not careful. Okay, Imperial Rain, here we go. Okay, roll the dice is really nice for this run. We got Imperial Rain very quickly. Should be able to go through this. Yeah, I just straight up don't even really need Bronya on this team at the moment. Like, Bronya's probably better than Physical Trailblazer, especially for helping maintain skill points, but running Physical Trailblazer is really fun. And I like running Soul Wolf at the moment, so I want to run both of them.
This is our chance.
Conflict is pitiless.
Let's make it quick.
More energy.
Not too bad. Revolting Ambitions, fine. It's just another hunt thing to go through. Probably best for this team for sure. And there we go, Path Resonance fired. Now I don't know the best order for the Path Resonance.
I'm with you.
Okay. Luckily I spotted that Trotter and realized what it was before it got away.
Let's go.
Can I have fun this time? Time for a buzz. This combat needs up. This is double speed.
There's no time to lose. Here, this thunder. Show no mercy. Hope you're prepared.
We take a freeze here. Next I gotta go ahead and pop this.
Forged in ice. Never falters.
The freeze is really important with Warp Trotters since
Rules.
pretty
Are
big
made
deal
to be
to
broken.
make sure that you're able to get through their defense while they're actually vulnerable to damage. And this will clean up the last few enemies for sure. Increasing break effect actually wasn't too bad, but I'd rather just have a... Okay, I'm definitely taking a 3-star. Like, whenever it shows up, like, it's kind of throwing not to do that. Additional energy charge. Make this break delay attacks. Do you know what like the issue with the PS4 is? Because I remember one time I had to get like a USB stick and install some stuff onto it directly using that with my PS4 before I had that issue. Or I had like some sort of issue with that I had to do that with.
This is our chance.